humanitaria. Está con nosotros Tuomas Toivonen, CEO de Holvi. Holvi es una banca comercial finlandesa para autónomos y pequeñas empresas. Good morning, Tuomas.
Good morning.
Has the current war context affected the operation of microenterprises in Finland?
Of course, it has affected everyone. In terms of microenterprises, the effect has been quite small so far. So we haven't had a large number of migrants from Ukraine. So that hasn't really affected us significantly. But of course, on the macroeconomic level, everyone is, of course, seeing the impacts of inflation and so on.
And in Europe, is the same context?
Of course, the same context everywhere, yes.
What measures have you adopted after the sanctions promoted against Russia?
Well, of course, as a payment services provider, so we have strengthened our defenses, whether it is in anti-money laundering, which is, of course, a big concern, and of course, making sure that all the new sanctions are followed to the letter. But then, of course, as we are in Finland, right on the border of Russia, so even though cyber attacks respect no borders, so we have strengthened our cyber defenses against attacks quite significantly since the war in Ukraine started. And that has also been the focus of the Bank of Finland and the FinFSA, the regulators, that we need to make sure that the banking system and especially payment systems are very much resilient in the current situation. And of course, we have to remember that for both Finland and Sweden, it's a very new situation as we are now joining NATO. And while the NATO ratification process in different countries is still ongoing, we of course have a period of uncertainty for us in Finland.
Tips for small businesses looking to streamline their operations?
Sorry?
What's the tips that you could see for small businesses looking to streamline their operations?
Well, I mean, like every business at this point, make sure that you have as much as possible cash at hand, so that you have a business that can survive if the environment deteriorates further. Of course, that is problematic as it has this domino effect. Everyone pulls back a little, and then it affects everyone else. And we've, of course, as we are also a growth company in the startup industry, we've seen that very much in our industry, that investors are much more hesitant. Valuations have come down very, very significantly. And as many startups provide services to other startups, and if everyone kind of starts to pull back, it really has this domino effect that can really magnify the situation for everyone.
You think what's the best way for micro businesses to manage their investments to scale more right now?
Well, at this point, I would definitely weigh as much as possible in cash, as we still don't know if the markets have reached the bottom. So now is not necessarily the time to go on and buy yet. So make sure you have as much cash at hand to survive the situation. Make sure that you have liquidity lines if you can access those from your banks.
Thank you very much for this time, Tuomas Toivonen, CEO at Holvi. Thank you very much. Thank you for having your time with us.
Thank you.
Good day,
Thanks.
good business.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
9:49 de la mañana.